Hello! Welcome to my first post for week 3 of my YouTube blog for patent engineering. Today I'll be talking about the MSN article our professor sent us about Apple and Samsung. To give a little background, Apple and Samsung over the past 2 years have been going through intense litigation relating to patents and intellectual property infringement. What really struck me as interesting in this article was that Samsung is actually a huge supplier for Apple, and that last year Apple spent $8 billion on Samsung parts, which is a pretty significant amount. I wonder how Samsung felt about these accusations and lawsuits from a company they do so much business with. And similarly, from Apple's point of view, if you think a company that you give $8 billion a year to is infringing on intellectual property, why do you still do business with them? The article did say that Apple is actually starting to already look elsewhere for some supplies, but it's difficult for them because they need very specific chips for the iPhones, and Samsung develops those chips. I also thought it was interesting that the article said that this business relationship between the two companies gave Samsung insights that ultimately helped them when they launched the Galaxy X in competition with the iPhone. And it's fascinating that Jobs thought Samsung was using its position as a supplier as a shield from litigation. It's funny to look at the development of the relationship of the two companies. Jobs and Jay Lee, their CEO, had a close relationship in the 2000s, and Lee even visited Jobs at home in Palo Alto. Yet now these companies are competing intensely on a global scale in the smartphone market, and they're entrenched in exhausting legal battles. I'd like to end this post talking about a point brought up in the article. It said that the smartphone patent war was grinding toward a stalemate, and I question the validity of this statement. From what we've learned so far in this class, patents are a pretty powerful legal tool that inspire innovation. I'm quite sure they'll be around for a while and will continue to affect the smartphone industry. Thanks for tuning in.